Isn't it funny when the Powerhouse sent me a list of all the students that we've put in over the 20 years of the exhibition, you know, some names, it's just sort of brought back so many memories, and I just looked at them and I went, wow, that's right, that's right. Oh my God, yeah. What is amazing is the fact that it's the exhibition and the people that you've used in it. When I look back and I think now, I look at who's in it now and who's been, there's such a more inventive, innovative approach. I think that's because we've all matured. The industry has changed so much. The industry has become a lot tougher. The attitude of students has to be a lot more professional.
In terms of students learning the balance between being a good commercial designer and couture and a creative designer, that is fundamentally very important here at UTS. We have professional practice subjects within fashion, and students really learn how to do business plans, they learn about the marketing, they learn about how to promote, they learn about online marketing. It's incredibly difficult for any designer to marry commerce and creativity. And it really takes years of experience, to be honest, in industry to be able to do that. But we certainly equip the students with how that can be possible.
It's terribly important that a student can be both a good designer and also commercially savvy. It's an expectation, I think, to be successful in the fashion industry. It is a very difficult industry, and it does take more than just aesthetic talent in order to survive it.
The other way the studio has changed is in terms of the digital approaches to design, the way students network with one another, the way they use the web and social media to store, respond, communicate with each other, with their networks. So it's sort of research driven, thinking skills driven, responsiveness to change, and looking at production in very different ways as well.
Yeah, there's been huge changes in the fashion industry over the last 20 years. So 20 years ago, we would have just had rooms full of sewing machines and pattern making tables, lots of paper, dress stands, lots of machining going on. Now our classrooms are more about product development and design and engineering that product, testing that product, and we use a whole range of computer applications and hardware to be able to create those designs ready for manufacturing overseas.
Pragmatically speaking, the classroom has changed, especially to the kinds of technologies that are relevant today. Computers are a part of fashion design. Students use computers to illustrate. They use computers in order to create digital patterns that are especially significant in relation to understanding contemporary manufacturing processes.
I think the career opportunities for students has broadened. So they could be fashion illustrators but working for a magazine from New York, or they could be pattern makers but dealing with somebody who's designing in Paris, although it's usually the other way around. So there are more opportunities again, I think, because of the way in which we communicate and because of the way in which we network. But the foundation skills are there. Our students can still go into the design room at Colours and pull a great pattern and know how to make a dress, which is at the core of what we do. And the importance of craft and the making by hand is also very important to us at Whitehouse.
Technology, there's no way about it. That's where the future is. You know, we all know that. You're talking to someone who's completely on the other side of the brain when it comes to that. But I do understand it, right? You know, even the fact that, like, I teach fashion illustration, and no matter how great someone can be on Photoshop and all that, that cannot create that. And I love that, right? Which brings us to being able to use your hands.
From nothing, we can make with our hands something that's useful, using these design skills and tools as our method. So our work by hand is still one of our most important technologies, I think, and it's what we believe in very seriously here, to draw by hand and then use a computer as an additional tool, but not as an end result.